I'm Melissa Rohlin with the Los Angeles Times, here with my colleague Mark Medina, and the Lakers and Clippers will meet for their third and final time of the season tomorrow. The Lakers and Clippers are tied in their series at 1-1 each, and if the Clippers win, they'll win their first series against the Lakers since the 1992-93 season. Mark?
That's a great historical background there, Melissa.
Just trying to keep up with you, Mark. So how do you think it's going to go down? Who has the edge in this game?
You know, it's interesting. I think the Lakers do, simply because when you look at some of the previous matchups, at least from my vantage point, looked like the Clippers were very consumed with trying to put on a highlight show with those lobs getting very chippy, where I sense that the Clippers lost more control while the Lakers just simply battled back and fought for themselves. Then when you look at the offense, Chris Paul and Blake Griffin are a highlight reel. But as far as who will get that final shot, it'll probably be Chris Paul, and you just have to triple team him, and that's the end of the story there.
That's true. The Lakers probably have the edge experience-wise, but the Clippers are on a 6-0 run. Their biggest win streak since 1992, so it'll be interesting. And when these two teams meet, it's always chippy, tons of technical fouls. What do you think the game's going to look like physically speaking?
I thought the Clippers say there's no rivalry, though, right?
I think that's the Lakers who say that.
That's true. Both of them say there's no rivalry. We say there is, and of course, you know, it's all semantics. Obviously, it doesn't have that historical implication, but obviously this means more in a regular season game, and you look at the fact that the Lakers have about a 1.5 game lead over them in the Pacific Division. It's not overstating the fact that this game could prove a huge factor in determining that, not just because it'll widen that gap, but as you mentioned before, it will determine who wins that series lead.
A huge variable in tomorrow's game will be whether or not Andrew Bynum plays. I talked to him as he was leaving Staples Center tonight, and he said he's not sure. What do you think the chances
You got
are?
that exclusive. What did he say?
You know, he was walking next to me. I'm in heels trying to keep up with him. And I said, how's your ankle feeling? And he goes, I'm keeping up with you, right? So
wow.
I think there's a good chance he'll be out there, but, you know, that's just me surmising. Who really knows?
Yeah, I agree, especially because of the stakes being so high. It'll be interesting to see how Andrew responds. He's been coming off a series of weeks where his behavior has been put into question. He took that ill-advised three-pointer against Golden State last week, was benched for that, has kept stewing, taking little digs at Mike Brown, saying he doesn't participate in the huddles, and reports came out that he was fined for various infractions, including not visiting Mitch Kupchak in a meeting. So I think his behavior is rightfully being scrutinized, and I'm curious if he makes amends with that or if he continues to show a lack of effort on defense. No doubt, got the talent, has been putting all-star numbers, but his effort has been questionable as of late.
Well, we'll see what goes down tomorrow. I'm Melissa Rohlin here with Mark Medina.